Sunrise in the Limpopo province of South Africa. In this area near the town of Hoedspruit, Tikani and her group of conservationists are taking us on a tour to discover what is left of the wild. We're taking an early morning drive in a 16,000 hectare space called the Kapama Game Reserve. It's a top biodiversity spot hosting the big 5 species that are about going extinct. We're about finding out why this area is so important to conservation and to saving our planet. A turn on the right brings an impala in sight. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, this medium-sized antelope found in eastern and southern Africa is on the red list of threatened species on the verge of going extinct. But Tikani and her eco-conscious team at the Kapama Game Reserve are fighting hard to conserve nature.
And we have Big 5 reserve, and mostly when we say Big 5, it's not 100% guarantee that each and every game drive you're gonna see the Big 5, but we try by all means, guides and trackers, to show you what we have. We have different kind of animal, not only the Big 5. We have other general animal. You can find giraffes, you can find zebras, you can find other small animals. We have animals as little as the little 5, from the Big 5 to the little 5, and all different birds life.
The big 5 species reserved here include this lioness, which has given birth to 2 cubs, a sign of hope for the future. But Tikani tells us that a major factor which could undermine their efforts at protecting these species include poaching.
To us, it's more important, and to all the tourists that come here, because we're still trying to save nature, and even our kids, the next generation, will still find this place still standing as long as we're doing our part in taking care of it. So if we keep doing what we're doing, especially when it comes to rhino, if the poaching still exists, there might be a time, let's say 10 years to 20 years from now, that we'll see less of rhinos. But if we do our part and report poaching and things like that, the next generation will be able to know what is a rhino.
How bad? There's also the challenge of climate change, which is adversely impacting wildlife.
Climate does change animal behavior. We see that at a certain time of the month, we find animals more in a certain area than in a certain area. Actually, now we are in our dry season. You will see other animals in certain area of the reserve, and then other animals in certain area of the reserve, depending what they eat.
In spite of adversity, management of the Kapama Game Reserve is making a solemn pledge to save the planet and to protect biodiversity. This is Sugan's report for Joy News, Limpopo, South Africa.